Hello everyone, this video is about conditional aggregations. A conditional aggregation is one where you use the case-when statement to aggregate the rows that meet a certain condition while ignoring the rest. So I have an example here. So I have a table here called film. This is from a pretend movie rental company. So the different columns that this table has are film ID, the film title, description, the rental duration and rate, and the rating. So what we're trying to find here is the number of films that fall under each kind of rating there is. So we see that there are these different ratings. We want to find the number of films that fall under each of these. So to do that, first we need to find what are the different kinds of ratings that we have. So we'll use a distinct keyword for that. So we use select distinct rating from film, right? So let's see how many different kinds of ratings are there. So there are 5 different kinds of ratings: PG, G, NC-17, PG-13, and R. So let's pick PG for now. And what we'll do is we'll use the case-when statement to show us where the rating is PG. So we'll show a 1 right next to the entry where the rating is PG. So let's do that. Let's pick film ID column as well. So we'll do case when rating equals PG. So wherever there is a PG, we want to see a 1, else we want to see a 0. And I'll give this an alias PG or not. Okay, so let's run that. So here we see that for each entry where the rating is PG, we see a 1 right next to it. And it is 0 everywhere else. So in order to find the number of films that are PG, all we need to do is add all the ones here, right? So we do that in the next query here. So I'll take these columns off and wrap the case statement inside the sum function here and call this PG count. So this becomes our conditional aggregation here. So we are only aggregating the rows where we are meeting a certain condition here. In this case, it's where the rating is PG, right? So let me run this. So we see that there are 194 films with the rating PG. Now this could have been done with the where clause. So we can do a simple count star where the rating is PG, right? So we would get the same thing here. But where conditional aggregations come handy is when you have to do it for, multiple ratings here. So in this case, we're just using the conditional aggregation to do it for 1 rating, but how about we do it for 3 different ratings, right? So this becomes R count. Let's do one for PG-13 as well. So I'll copy that and paste. So we do a PG-13. Can't use a dash in the alias name. Okay, let's run that. Okay, so we see the different counts of films that are under each of these ratings here. And so we are doing a sum here, but we can use average or min and max and different functions. So we, for like an example use case of conditional aggregation would be, let's say there is a model, a business model, which is subscription based. So the customers are put into brackets like basic, premium, and pro. So if you have to find the number of customers in each of these, you can use conditional aggregations. Or if you have to find the average spend that the customers do in each of the buckets, you can use this one here as well. Another use of this would be to find the number of, not the number, the percentage of films that fall under each rating here, right? So we already have the sum of the movies that fall under each rating. All we have to do is divide it by a count star, which is all the movies in the table here, and multiply it by 100. And this will give us the percentage of all the movies that fall under each of these ratings. So let's run that. Right, so this gives us the percentage. 19.4% of movies belong to the PG rating, 19.5 to R, and 22.3 to PG-13, and so on. So that's how we use conditional aggregations. Thank you for watching.